Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully everything's coming through perfectly fine. I have absolutely no idea, considering the fact I have half my screen is completely destroyed. If you didn't see that part, you might want to go look over on Twitter. I've been doing some updates. As for what we'll be doing tonight, well, there was a hurricane, and I had to put everything back together. Obviously, not everything is back together yet, but I kind of felt like, I needed a break from working on one video in particular. That's that Panzer Dragoon video that I don't regret trying it or starting it. In fact, I love it, but it's kind of consumed me to the point to where I just don't know what the hell to do anymore. But do me a favor, y'all. It is late at night. There are like 5,000 of y'all, so if y'all don't mind, hit the thingamabobbers with the buttons and up and down and do the share thing and send it out into the void. And yeah, next thing you know, the Emperor of Man will be watching the video. I don't know. It's going to be cool, though. It's going to be cool or it ain't. One of those two things is going to happen. So let's see what we got. Actually, use chocolate. And dude, I've never played any WWE games since, like, over at my friend's house on the N64. It's been that long. All right, True Sinister. True Sinister, my boy. Always coming back. Always coming back. That's what I'm talking about. I can't even read this. Dude, there's like so many lines. I'm utilizing my broken screen at the moment as my looking at chat and everything else. What's up, Chase? If you were able to consistently do content, you could easily have 100 subs. I don't know, dude. I have no idea how many people would actually watch my content, and that's something we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to discuss some things. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to be recording. I'm going to take a break from Panzer Dragoon and record the studio tour once everything's back in place. I plan on finishing that up in the morning, but basically cover the studio and how and why I do videos the way I do them. I have heard so many people in the community, and I shouldn't say community. I have seen so many comments and crap. What's up, Ash Slammer? That's my boy right there. My screen been broken. But seriously, I've seen so many comments and videos on YouTube talking about how YouTubers do this and how they do that and everything else. And it's like, I keep seeing this constant argument. It's like videos that are informative are nothing more than people reading a script from Wikipedia. And here's my thing, bro. I went to school for law and for history. Like, Wikipedia wasn't even an acceptable source whenever I was going to college. So yeah, it's ridiculous. It's like the Panzer Dragoon video I've been working on for more than a year. That is a long ass time to be working on a video. But I digress. Let's get up into this. See what else I missed. Of course, I use characters from all kinds of games. Yeah. That's about it. We got 10 people up in here, though, so I guess that's a good way. And I have not played this game in a couple of months. I decided, I don't know what it was the other week. I was kind of like, it's like, yes, we can't stand the Wikipedia script reader acts. I know, dude. You can tell who's reading a Wikipedia act and who has actually done research, formulated their own script, done everything else, and it's just like, yeah, it's like, come on, man. What's up, Mad Action? Welcome to the stream, the channel. I don't know. It's always weird talking like this. That's why I don't do streams very often. It's not a very. You can look on this beautiful screen y'all are looking at. I have a gameplay and I have a picture, and it's just absolutely. I am not a streamer, y'all. I make videos, and it's cool. Ballistic Face Guy. Wikipedia is always true. Most definitely, of course. Always, 100%. I just love it, though. I went back to college. We're going to get started here in a second, for real. But I went back to college in 2015 to finish up on my law and history degree. It was actually a pre-law, political science and history. That's what I went to school for. But I went back in 2015 to finish up, and it was... When I first went to college, you could not use an internet source whatsoever in your research. All right, none of my 300, 400 level classes allowed you to do any kind of research through Wikipedia. I mean, it was like, what? That's why we have a library that's 10 stories tall. Go up in the library, find the books, do the research, pull out the old film, do that crap. When I went back in 2015, it was like, you could have every single one of your sources be online. And the problem with that is an online source can constantly be changed. I mean, all you gotta do is and you edit it, and instantaneously it's done. You know what I mean? But when you actually have to go and find something that's on parchment or on, you know, microfilm or whatever the case is, and you have to go back in time to find these sources and try to put everything together, it's an entirely different thing, because now you're actually having to decipher what was going on. It's not just, oh, well, here it is spelled out for you in 520, 420 characters. No, you're going to have to read through a 120 page, you know, not book, but 120 page journal just to figure out what the hell you're talking about. But yeah, that's my little rant for the day, I guess. There'll be plenty of them, I promise you. No exception. You tell it from the heart. I appreciate that, ass slammer. I try to, man. I try to. That's something that, like, Sinister, that's something my wife gets on to me about, and it's been that way ever since, like, we got together back in 2011. I break out my phone, and she'll be watching stuff on Facebook or TikTok or whatever, and I'm over here researching. I'm like 15 pages separated from where I started. It's stupid. Kiwi, nice to see you in here, brother. You saying a library, dude? The funny thing about the library, I'm gonna go back just a little bit, but the funny thing about the library is that whenever I went back in 2015, that 10-story library, half the floors were basically devoid of books, devoid of research areas, devoid of anything. It was just like an open floor plan, and I'm just like, what the hell happened? And I started talking to some of the librarians. They weren't even real librarians at that point. And they basically told me that since no one utilizes the books anymore, they started selling them off. A university started selling off books on eBay. That's just stupid. I don't know. I'm old school, man. But I am COVID free. I did my test the other day. Why isn't this working? Come on, there we go. I did my test the other day. Life is good. Life is great. We have a couple of announcements for the channel going on. And I am going to, and be honest with you, this game right here, I'm not going to play normal mode, because if I play normal mode, all right, for those of y'all who don't know, Advanced VG is it's a fighting game. It's not a very complicated fighting game. It is very, how can I say, it's cheap. It's extremely cheap. But the cool thing about it is, I guess you can say cool. The cool thing about it is it's kind of like one of these arrow games. I think that would be the proper term for it. It has all the makings of an H game. I'm not going to say the word because I don't know what YouTube's going to do, but it has all the makings of an H game, but it also isn't. So it's kind of like in that middle ground. Now, the earlier titles that were on other games, SSGs, you hear about Shinbu, we're going to talk about that here in just one second, because you're the second person who's brought that up. But basically, the game gets very hypersexualized. So normal mode, we're not going to play. We're not going to do that. We're going to do versus mode. As for the Shinmu, I haven't had a chance to read the article today. All I did was see the announcement yesterday on Twitter and Facebook. And Barney Stoller is my hero. God. Okay, man. My face is so tight. Y'all are awesome, dude. All right, 1 versus com. Let's see how this works. But I always play the same girl. Yuka's my girl. Yuka's my girl, and then like, who's that other one? Remy, she's cool. Kaori's got some good attacks. I mean, they're all basically the same, but it's just kind of whatever you do. Chiho, in my opinion, is like, not Chiho. June is just absolutely cheap as hell whenever you fight her. I know what H stands for, not for me. I know, right? But I mean, the game is not an H game. It's not an H game. That's the thing about it, is that especially the Saturn version is very censored. However, if you do play the story mode, you're going to get some scenes once you beat people that are, I don't know if YouTube would be cool with it. I really don't. So, I mean, it's nothing, you know, over the top, but it's not kid friendly by any means. Of course, this channel is not rated for kid friendly. But whenever it comes to Shenmue, I'm optimistically looking forward to Shenmue. I really am. And I'm hitting my mic. This is another reason why I don't stream very often. I've got all this crap. Hold up. I didn't mean to do that. I guess we will play story. Yeah, we'll play story mode. I think it's normal mode. That's the other one. I apologize for bumping into the mic. But this is, like I was saying, the reason why I don't I think. We might have to reset the console. It's been a minute since I played this. And 62 people have clicked on this video, but only 18 current viewers. Nobody likes my streams. It's cool though. I ain't worried about it. But there's so much crap down here. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I'm not a streamer by any means. And I really do wish sometimes that there was a fan translation for this so that I could actually see what the hell's going on. I mean, because it's decent. It's decent FMV quality, you know, introductions of sorts. But I have absolutely no idea what they're saying. So. Scepter, we are playing Advanced BG, a nice fighter game that is halfway H game. Someone who likes PC. Okay, what? You know, that's the funny thing. The funny thing about it. Wow, I missed some stuff. But the funny thing about the Saturn is everybody always makes the Saturn out to be this I don't even understand it. They always make it out to be this weak console because of the 3D graphics. That's what they always harp on. All right, and the thing about it is that in the right hands, the Saturn could do amazing 3D, amazing fake 3D. It had so many different quirks that by utilizing both BDP chips in a proper manner, you could create some absolutely astonishing games. Panzer Dragoon Zwei is absolutely beautiful. The water effects in the game, the 3D effects, the pseudo transparencies, and it actually does have full transparencies in the game. It's amazing. Dialogue is about how great the game bug is. I like that. I like that. We're going to put that as canon for the game now. Loading times in this game are absolutely retarded sometimes, though. But yeah, for me, the Saturn it's my console. It's the console I absolutely loved growing up. It was my console. And, you know, I played it religiously even up until about 2004. That was a weird-ass glitch effect. It's like the game almost froze up. But, I mean, I was playing it all the way until 2004. In fact, Panzer Dragoon Saga, no, it was Bulk Slash. Bulk Slash was the last game. I imported Bulk Slash in 2004. It was the last game I played on the Saturn for a long time. And then I pretty much moved over to the moved up to primarily playing on the Xbox and the PS2. Excuse me. I don't know where I put my waters at. Well, shit, I put my water somewhere. I'll go get my waters here in a minute. But, yeah. I went up on a tangent. I always do those things. Is there a virtual study? Let's plan for the future of this. Is there a virtual? There's my waters. I kicked them over. Always stay hydrated, folks. Always stay hydrated. Let's see. Is there a virtual photo studio Let's Play planned for the future of this? Possibly. I mean, I'm down for it. I'm probably gonna, you know, rent the game. I'm not gonna actually, you know, we'll get to that. We'll get to that later on. You know, the Saturn was absolutely amazing for 2D. It was the pinnacle of 2D gaming. It really, honestly was. But it was a true 3D machine. It was capable of 3D gaming. It had the ability to do 3D gaming in a way that other consoles didn't. Hold on, y'all. Like, dude, see this? She's cheap as shit. And another thing is that the Retrobit controller is not. I know a lot of people say it doesn't have any lag to it. It does. On top of the fact I'm playing through the FrameMeister, which adds even more lag to it. So that's kind of. There we go. God. But seriously, like, this is the one character. This and the final character are the primary ones that I have a problem with whenever it comes to. Come on. When it comes to actually getting through, because I will get my ass beat 15 times on this first match trying to get up in here, because you basically have to cheap out up on her and just like do this stupid wait for her to attack. I hate it. I really do, because I'm not that kind of fighter. I'm a more aggressive fighter. And the first time I played this game, I was pissed off the entire time. I'm absolutely pissed off. I'm like, why can I not land a hand on her? But it's like, basically, she's almost impervious whenever you get to a certain point. It's like a hitbox of sorts. And then she does this special attack like that every single time. God, and she like insta grabs you every single time. And I hate being that dude that's just like hitting the same buttons. But on this match, I do. I absolutely do hit the same buttons. See, I'm dead. Nope. Oh yeah, I'm dead. So now I got to do this whole thing all over again. And it honestly pisses me off every single time. Every single time. This is what I was talking about. If you play the actual, not story mode, the normal mode, I think it is, this would be, she wouldn't just have part of her shirt torn off. It'd be a lot worse. Yeah, Street Fighter Alpha 3 was, it was really well made on the PlayStation. I give it that. We're going to continue. Mundane levels. And this game is a very, it's a very simplistic game. I mean, it's not, come on. I really do hate this level. This is another reason why I chose that we might possibly be playing Panzer Dragoon. Because I am not going to sit here and get my ass kicked for the better part of an hour trying to get through the first level, which I've honestly spent 10 minutes on the first level before. Because, I mean, it's just so stupid. I absolutely hate it. It just pisses me off. It really does. Because all the rest of them are pretty simple. Except for the last level. The last level where you have a multi-stage boss fight, that just irritates the shit out of me. I'm serious. I'm gonna do it one more time, and I'm not gonna bore y'all with watching me get my ass beat. Old school gaming. That's about right, Lawrence. It's old school as hell. Newly comprehensive lag test across all kinds of wire. Really? Mookie, do me a favor and drop that link. Drop that link in the. Damn, I'm telling you, dude. She is like the cheapest character. It's stupid. And it's the first one you fight. It is literally the first one you fight. Now, granted, the boss fight at the very end does have a lot of cheap crap going on too. Guardian Heroes, we could play that. I mean, basically, this fight boils down to waiting for her to attack and then hitting her in her blind spot. Waiting for her to get up in the air. Because if you get close, she grabs you every single time. It's like impossible. And then that right there. And I hate being a sheep. See, I got too close. I got too close. Alright, I really do. I hate being cheap, y'all, but I gotta be cheap to get through her. I really do. There is no other way to beat her except being cheap in my experience. I'm sure there's other people who can do it, but it ain't me. See, every time I try to get close to her, it's just, and that's my thing, I'm aggressive. Like, DOA is my jam. DOA, I like, this is a game, honestly, for someone who prefers maybe Virtual Fighter. Because I'm not saying it's in the same, I'm not saying Virtual Fighter is cheap, but what I'm getting at is that Virtual Fighter is more tolerable to slower gameplay, alright? Whereas DOA is very quick paced, you have to be on top of stuff. In fact, fuck, I might find it here in a minute, play it. But DOA is extremely fast paced. It's all it's not even about combos, it's about counters. And that's why I absolutely love the first DOA on the Sega Saturn. It is easily the most complex fighting game on the console. Now, if you don't agree with me, that's perfectly fine, but in my opinion, it is the most complex fighting game on the console, hands down. And it simply comes down to the counter mechanic. The counter mechanic is just, it's ridiculous. All right, so, I mean, basically, you have to sit there, and it's not even about countering in the reverse motion of what you're doing. You have to be able to instinctively know what's coming. All right, so you're in a way frame counting, but you're not really. But you have to know what's going on. You have to counter it exactly opposite of what's actually coming to you. Okay, and it takes a lot of practice. And the cool thing about DOA on the Saturn, especially, is that you have this ability to just counter. I need some water, but counter. I mean, literally, you can go the whole match countering each other. Yeah, but I basically just got to keep kicking her. She's the cheapest character in the game, I'm telling you. And I missed a whole bunch of crap. YouTube chat doesn't allow links. They do. They should. Well, that sucks. God, you stream with Wolfenstein New Order. Been a long time. Ethan, I remember that. I do remember that. That was like a long time ago that I was playing Wolfenstein. I would play it again, dude, but my PS4 is like 1 foot in the grave right now. I don't know if it's actually going to be able to be used again. I'm going to try to bring it back by doing an update on it, but thanks to the hurricane, it might not happen. Otherwise, I'm going to have to basically do a full system install, which will wipe everything I have on the internal, even though I do have an external. But it's still, I keep most of my primary games on the internal drive, so I'm probably going to lose a lot. It's a winning start, right? Let's see. You literally can't get close. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you. Retro Fighter Sega controller. Ah, this one right here. The Retrobit. That's the one I'm using right now. Zwei with 3D controller is amazing. Dude, the problem with Zwei and the 3D controller is that if you try to hit the right trigger, I believe it is, you hit the right trigger to go to the right quadrants, it will unleash your berserk attack, which sucks. It does it almost every single time. It's something about the way all the controls interact with each other whenever you're in analog mode. It just doesn't properly do right. But whenever you're talking about aiming, hell yeah, hands down. All right, I gotta go back to fighting. We gotta go back to fighting. And she's just stupid. Like, she's just constantly making this stupid sound. It's like a cat. There's your Shoryuken. What? Okay, I was acting a little stupid on that one. I admit that. I was acting a little stupid. I was acting a little stupid. Maybe a lot stupid. Wow. Okay. Bruh. Stop hitting me. I'm sucking at this game all around tonight. I ain't even about this. I ain't even about this life. I really ain't. That's pissing me off. That is pissing me off. I need water. I need water so I can go harder or whatever. I really don't like losing. I really don't like losing. Oh, let's see. Panzer Dragoon 2 3D controller mode. You have to assign the X button to the no assign. I did not know that. Appreciate that, Kui. Wow, appreciate that, Kui. Kui? I don't know how to say that. It looks like Kui. I'm going to say Kui. Either that or I'm going to call you 420. God. Normally I can be aggressive with most of them. Of course, I don't know how much of it is lag from the frame meister and this controller. I mean, the controller isn't bad. It's not horrible. But like, I can noticeably tell that I'm playing behind. That's kind of the problem. So it's a frame meister, this combination, one of the two. I'm not blaming the game though. I'm not gonna blame the controller for my screw ups. Not entirely anyway. I mean, I will if I keep getting my ass beat, probably. Come on. I'll be honest with you though, with the okay, I barely won that one. With the final boss fight though, the final boss fight is probably gonna be where I say screw it on this game if I keep having these issues Because the final boss fight is multi-staged and it's just stupid. It's cheap as shit. The post-fight portion's like 11:10. I like that, dude. I mean, I agree with you. The graphics in the game, the actual artwork is just not that great. Latency breakdown. Appreciate that, Mook. It's mostly the Frame Master. The Frame Master, honestly, most of the time when I'm playing it through my main TV over there, it's a Sony Bravia. I don't remember what exact model, but generally speaking, I don't have that big an issue with lag. It's at least not apparent. Now, generally speaking, when I play fighting games and shmups, I prefer to use a CRT because, especially 2D fighters, I'm not much of a frame counter guy, but I can noticeably tell going through the Frame Master what's going on. How I can feel that lag. So yeah, generally speaking, I'll just run composite cables into a CRT and roll with it. Screen name on AOL back in the 98. I got you, brother. Oh, Kiwi. Okay, I got you. So it's supposed to be Kiwi. Well, now I understand it. I got you. Get that Trinitine hooked up. What I really want to do for my setup, so I could do more streaming, honestly, is I want to have my 20-inch CRT somewhere over here so I can look at it and have the background be my main TV back here, and then have this monitor as my streaming, like me watching everything. So I do that. And basically like I said, I'd be playing off a CRT. Now, the way I plan on doing that is I got to find a SCART splitter that I probably like the Hydra or whatever. One of them upscale ones that like My Life in Gaming talked about years ago. But more than likely, I'm going to have to get one of those. And then I'm probably going to get RetroTink's RGB SCART to component adapter, because both of my CRTs are capable of taking component. So I could be playing on the CRT in real time before it ever reaches the Frame Master, have the Frame Master upscale it, and that go to the monitor that y'all are all seeing right now. That's my thought process whenever it comes to old school games. Anything pre-HDMI at least. But yeah, I do a fair amount of gaming on a CRT, especially now with my daughter. She absolutely loves light gun games. There's Sailor Moon Super S fighting game. It's not that good. I wouldn't expect it to be. Matthew, yes we are. Came home from work, saw you straight. Appreciate you stopping by, brother. We're doing, oh shit, my bad. Hold up. Now this is like the easiest fight. I don't know why I say that now. Watch him kick my ass. Yeah, watch kick my ass. It's like, hey, jinx yourself. Come on, woman. That was an interesting counter. I ain't even gonna lie up on that. I mean, really, but the kicks in this game are ridiculous. It's like most of the fighting actually takes place on the kicks. It's weird like that. Most people really can't notice. Okay. 3 frames, yeah. Woman. I hate that attack, I really do. But the crazy thing is how much time you have in between levels to actually do crap. Like, seriously, I can sit here and read comments and talk to y'all. That's another reason why I picked this game. Doesn't retro gaming cables have low latency HDMI now? Possibly, but the fact of the matter is I run through an upscaler. The upscaler is going to introduce lag no matter what. Power supply issues on a Saturn Model 1 that makes the Saturn video weird and unable to read disc for a while. I have never heard of that, but I do know that you can have some massive issues with power supplies and producing fuzzy video. If, let's see, it makes the Saturn video weird and unable to read disc for a while. Possibly what you have is there's not enough power going to the CD drive. That's one issue. I mean, if you have a spare power supply, I'd say, you know, just swap it out, see what happens. I mean, honestly, that's what I'd say. Hey, do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like thing or whatever. It's so weird asking people to hit the like button. I mean, it's just like, it's what you're supposed to do so that people see the stream apparently on the YouTubes. I don't know. That's what everybody tells me. Yeah, that there's a bunch of levels that have some absolutely awesome background art, I guess you can say, especially with how there's so much movement. It's very simple. Most of the time, you know, it's not overly complex, but it is cool to see. That's one thing I actually liked about the game. It kind of almost looks like a game that could have been on the Sega Genesis or the SNES possibly, but it's just a little bit more. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. RGB to transcoder. It's on your screen in the background. Consider doing an episode on your setup. I'm actually, at the beginning of the stream, I talked about doing that. I'm going to be recording that tomorrow. My computer is a potato. That are the specs on my PC. My PC is a potato. My microphone I'm currently using is MXL 990. I will discuss all that stuff tomorrow in that video that I will be recording. Excuse me. Where would you recommend purchasing a good CRT? If you're in a country with Facebook and an active marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. I picked up a 32-inch Triniton flat screen the other day. I can't remember what model exactly. I picked it up for free. All I had to go do was pick it up. Literally, I just had to go to get it. Smash that like button. That's what I'm talking about, mister, except I hate saying that. No Shenmue anime. Can you elaborate? Oh, Shenmue elaborate. Okay. So for one, I haven't actually read anything on the actual... I haven't read anything by Suzuki. They were talking about the expo, the Crunchyroll expo, that Suzuki-san was going to be discussing what was going on. So I don't necessarily know what the anime is pertaining to. Is it going to be a retelling of the games? Is it going to be a continuation of the story? Is it going to be a side, like a guide-in or whatever? That's what I want to know. Cover Shenmue 1 and 2. Oh my god. See, this is the problem, okay? I'm going to be honest with you. The Shenmue 3 was not my favorite game. I hate her attack. Stop with the jump. I hate her fighter attack. I forgot she's the one you gotta, like, get away from. But, I guess my problem is that, fuck. I hate her fighter attack, I really do. I wish it didn't retell the games. Please. Yeah, click on the like for the stream if you can. I appreciate you there, Cooey. Oh, shit. Go on, do your cheap fire thing. Damn it. There we go. Alright. Another thing is it's only 2 rounds. That's what I love about it. I really wish they'd stop this. That's why I've never done a video on Shenmue, and I don't know if I will. I love the Shenmue games. I really do. I absolutely love the Shenmue games. Shenmue 1 and 2 are some of my favorite games of all time. They really are. Now, I'm not saying they're the greatest games ever created, but I absolutely love them. However, Shenmue 3 was a disappointment for me. I did not find it near as enjoyable as Shenmue 1 and 2, and the biggest problem I had with it was you spend the entire game doing Shenmue things, and it's I enjoyed it. You do all that to literally have two minutes of line D. That's what you do. 2 minutes of line D. That's what it is. I'm sorry, spoilers if you haven't played the game, but literally, let me fight this dude. Let me whoop his ass. Let me hit him in the chest like, you know, Kill Bill and 10 steps. Boom, let me do it. That's what I want to do. So yeah, I was disappointed. I really was. But what are you gonna do, man? It's not my creation. It's amazing it even happened. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that the game actually occurred. However, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I absolutely loved it. Now, I say all that to get back to the Shenmue anime. The Shenmue anime, if it's all it's gonna do is retell the first 2 games, then what's the point? Like, what is the point? I'm sure there's somebody out there who's going to say there is a point. But just finish the series in anime form if you're going to do that. Finish the series in anime form. Do that. Don't retell the first 2 games and probably have different voice actors, or, I mean, I don't know, man. You said that and that just completely disheartened me. I really thought for a second, I was hopeful at the idea that maybe they would continue the Shenmue narrative with this 13-part or whatever anime series, and we'd actually have some conclusion. Look at the clipping on that character though. That was weird as hell up on her shoulder. Not her shoulder, her elbow. But yeah, that kind of disheartens me. And I just missed a whole bunch of crap. Alright, hold up. Can I pause it? Can I pause? Yes, I can. That is the weirdest pause in the world. But the anime will have segments that were original ideas. Okay, well, I probably shouldn't have gone up on a complete rant then. I might have seen that. A long time ago, play retro on a CRT, and it's so responsive. That is very true. Unless you're actually playing on a TV designed. Well, I play on a monitor for the most part. I really do. Monitors are cool. Shenmue 1 and 2, absolutely amazing. 3, mediocre. I agree. Talked about bringing Shenmue 4 up to speed with modern conventions, also hoping to focus on the actual story again. I can get down with that. I can get down with that. Alright. Yeah, I didn't buy part 3. Shenmue 3 was a filler episode. I like that. That is a good description. It really is. It really is. It felt like one of them filler arcs. Without a massive GTA budget, it wouldn't really shine. This is true. That is one of the biggest problems with Shenmue, is that it's even in its heyday, it didn't receive a lot of support right then and there. I mean, they were absolutely amazing games that were talked about a lot, especially Shenmue 1. Because, I mean, Shenmue 1 really was one of the first true open world games of sorts. It wasn't the first, but it was one of the first true open worlds that gave you the ability to do all these intricate little things. Wrenchwog, evening. I see it for dirt cheap. I'll get it. Dude, they were selling it last year in... I want to say just a couple of weeks after release at GameStop. They were selling it in a bundle for they had the pre-sorted games, and you could get that plus 5 more for, I think it was like $20. It was ridiculous. Alright, Shenmue 4 will kick ass. I hope. I agree. I hope it does. I don't know, but I hope. Okay, so the DVD. Yes, exactly. Shenmue 2, if you buy the Xbox copy, it has a complete DVD recapping the entire game. Police Knots is awesome. I should really do a video on that. I want to do a video talking about the supposed Metal Gear port for Saturn, which never materialized, by the way. There was nothing that I found so far. But I would like to talk about some unreleased games, I really do. The RE2 video was one of my favorite ones to actually do research on. I don't know how well it sold. I don't believe it did. I don't believe it sold. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be lying if I told you right off the top of my head. Arbitrary minigame simulator. What's up, pal? What you think about it, man? GTA style budget. Here I go. God almighty. The lag. I hate you. Stop grabbing me. Stop grabbing me and just die. Thank you. Because I feel most fans just kind of moved to Yakuza. I have never personally liked the Yakuza franchise more than Shenmue. It is an entirely different game to me. I mean, they have some of the same tenets. Double hit. I'm surprised I dodged that one. God, I didn't dodge that one. The audio cut out. How about that? Oh, did the game freeze? Oh, what is going on? Oh, I forgot the whole soundtrack just starts over. I forgot about that. How about a cheap game for you? The audio just loops with like a 3-second delay. I love it. Metal Gear? You knew? I might not be interpreting that correct, but there was talk at one point, very limited talk about a, what would you call it? My brain. There was a port of Metal Gear discussed for the Saturn. Late in development. Well, not late in development, but late in the Saturn's lifespan. Nothing ever came of it. The original team that designed it and built it and programmed it for the PlayStation was based in, I want to say they were based, one of them was based in Tokyo and one of them was based in Kyoto. And whichever one did it for the PlayStation was the opposite one from the one that was supposed to do it for the Saturn. However, it never made it out of development. That's my understanding from all the research I've done. And when I say development, I mean like R&D, like just thinking about the process. I don't think there was ever any programming ever completed for it. Do me a favor, folks, if you're enjoying the stream, do that little fancy thing where you hit that button and you do that other button and you shoot it out to the world for the void to see. Let all the fancy people see me get my ass whooped by anime chicks. Make it happen. Love y'all. But back to the discussion on Metal Gear, or something else possibly. Shenmue had a deficient... I enjoyed Shenmue 2's combat more than Shenmue 1. For one primary reason. Shenmue 2 felt more fluid. Shenmue 1 felt more like Virtual Fighter. I know I'm the Sega guy, but I personally do not like Virtual Fighter. I really don't. It's a good fighting game. It's got some awesome mechanics. I'm about to get my ass whooped again. Come on. Oh, you the girl that's got that little whip thing, and you're gonna whoop my ass. There we go. Another thing is I like juggling. Like DOA allows you to juggle. Wow, okay. Wow. Dude, stop with the cheap shit. Oh, crap. Okay. Favorite fighting game franchise would be Dead or Alive, hands down. Got me all clogged up in this corner. And wow. I don't even know how I got that. Oh. Anybody into Guilty Gear? Guilty Gear is some awesome games, baby. Those are some of my favorite 2Ds. Come on. Another thing is I really don't like fighting games, including this one, that make you block. I really don't like blocking. I just don't. I like the counter mechanic from DOA. Any love for the Darkstalkers Vampire Savior? Vampire Savior is an awesome game. It is. It's more in line with Capcom's other games. Play some X-Men versus Street Fighter. Trying to think where the hell where the copy of that disc is. Letters, you have a great Labor Day weekend. You too, brother. Keep it easy. Anime Girl Sprites, though, is awesome. I've always been male Virtual Fighter. I mean, a lot of people really enjoy it. Just grab a USB Saturn pad in front of you and play it on a computer. I'm about to probably stop playing this and go to Panzer Dragoon. To be honest with you, I don't know. Depends. What do y'all want to do? Y'all want to keep playing this, or you want me to go play some Panzer Dragoon? I mean, we could play Panzer Dragoon. We could play Panzer Dragoon Zwei. I could say screw it, just play whatever. Damn, 1500. Good defense is all is a good offense. I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know. It's just something about games that make you. The only way you can defend yourself is to attack. That's why I love those games. God. There we go. She's dead. Dragoon 2. Dragoon's way. She bought a new CDX for 1500. Jesus Christ. Like, you mean a new, like brand new in the box? X-Men versus Street Fighter, I'd have to look for it. But Marvel versus Capcom. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is my favorite of those two. I absolutely love it. Huey said later, my bad boy. Oh, I think you were talking to somebody else. Good to see you, SSG. What's up, Z? Zatara. My apologies for being late to the game. Want to say hello. Missed a whole bunch of comments. Y'all doing awesome, though. Y'all doing awesome. Just play whatever you like. Yeah. Goes over 2,000 new. Jesus Christ. Dude, I mean, hey, if that's what you're about, that's what you're about, man. I ain't gonna say you got, I don't know. If you wanted a CDX, it's all about how bad you wanted it, man. I'm not the biggest collector in the world. I really ain't. I don't even consider myself a collector. I generally just buy the stuff I want to. And I was fortunate that most of my, the vast majority of my Saturn library, speaking of very pricey consoles, was bought disc only through eBay. And I just buy big lots and sell duplicates I had. You got the mode? Not yet, but I hopefully will be soon. That is why. Sega Game Gear is this console. My brother-in-law absolutely loves a Game Gear. I did not really get on the handheld scene until the PSP. We were poor as trash. So I never really got a chance to actually play a Game Gear until years later. And I mean, it's cool. It's basically, in all respects, it's I guess the equivalent of a Sega Master System, dumbed down to a degree. I don't know. That's another thing, man. I do have a secondary casualty, a third casualty. Kishoryuki, my boy. Wonder Maker recently. Last time I saw it was 450. That is ridiculous. I got a CD, not a CD, crap. Dude, I'm gonna have to do it. I'll be right back. What is this? Brain went stupid. I've got JVC XI picked up for like 200. So it was some point last year. I want to say it was like, or maybe earlier this year. I'm not sure. Had everything except for the box. And the controller's all scuffed to shit, so I need a new controller. But it's 2700 on a Saturn Navi. Good God, gee, boy. I think it's worth that. You must be a 1990s again, fella. Can smell the FMV in the morning. Yes. Yes, boy. I remember some of the Game Gear. Yeah. Gems in the chat. That is correct. Gotta stop spending money. That you probably should. I hate this girl. She is basically me, literally. And she does everything so much better. Yeah, I'd probably after this point, I'm gonna say screw it and play Zwei. Because I don't feel like I don't know. I might be able to whoop her ass real quick if I'm actually paying attention to what's going on. Still keeping touch, but I think he's pretty much done. No. Inevitable mind mirror battle. Stop. Stop it. Just calm down. Just calm down, woman. I'm just gonna be cheap. Well, I thought I was gonna be cheap and put her up in the corner. Alright. Let's do it one more time. Plays with Zwei, son. With the arcade stick. I actually got an arcade stick. Thanks to a gentleman by the name of Wubio. He sent it to me last year. He is awesome people. Kept telling him, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. And he was like, I'm going to send it to you. And I was like, well, what can I send you back? And eventually I got him hooked up with a fan translation copy from Saturn Day with a Link Liver story. Why am I sucking so bad? Oh man. Yes, I'm gonna fight you again. I'm gonna fight you again. I'm gonna come through the screen and fight you myself. I will bite you. Don't tell my wife I said that. Game back in the day was too ridiculous. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Oh man. Just dropped $150 on Einhander. God, boy. That's a lot of money right there, son. $250 on Albert Odyssey. I think I spent like $30 on Albert Odyssey back in the day. I love how it doesn't have a countdown timer. Otherwise, I would have been dead so many times. One thing that keeps me from getting a Sega Game Gear is I cannot find a mod to bring. Yeah. Is Liver Story good? I think so. If you like God, if you like action RPGs, you know, like Zelda and crap, then yeah, you should like it. Woman, do not enjoy that. Do not enjoy that uppercut. Stop it. Stop it. Just stop it. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight. Look, that's some no ma'am. No ma'am. You need to stop. You need to stop. Look, you need to put your hands down and you just need to chill out and let me whoop your ass. That's all I want to do right now. Just let me whoop your ass. Fireball Shuriken wannabe self. Looking like freaking Street Fighter over here. Purple hair. Old Tinky Winky. No ma'am. God, that uppercut combination is like, and there's like this one moment whenever you go to stand up where you're basically just stuck in this frame. No. I'm playing Zwei. I'm not doing this. Alright, we're playing Zwei. I'm not dealing with that. Nope. Leave the people hurting for the system. I miss so much crap. Easy access ODE. Einhander is an awesome shooter though on the PS1. A bit dated. I mean, yeah. But I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorites. And no, anyone who knows, like, all right, here's the deal for anybody who isn't really, if you're new or relatively new or not really invested in the Saturn, which most of you probably are considering you follow my channel. There's differing ideas and schools of thought whenever it comes to leaving an action replay in. I personally leave my action replay in one of my primary consoles. The reason being is that I don't want to have to constantly be taking it in and out, in and out, in and out. It has the beveled edges on the actual PCB, but still I prefer to just leave it in there. And if I ever have issues with it, which I haven't over the past 4 years, I guess I'll do something about it. But until then, it's whatever. That's why you have multiple Saturns. I've got 2 that are basically, you know, completely dead at this point. But it even just yelled. So I'm telling you, dude, just pissing me off, man. It pisses me off. It's whatever. Even got more expensive since COVID. Yes, they have. Everything has gotten more expensive since COVID. Please tell me if that music from the game is too loud, y'all, because I'm actually listening through the monitor, not through the game, and I know that Zwei is a lot louder than the game we just got done playing. Let's see. Legit left mine here for like 5 years, no issues, I'm telling you. Dude, just get a repro. Sylvam, just get a repro of Panzer Dragoon Saga. It's not worth that much money, dude. Unless you're a hardcore collector, it's not worth it. Right, that's another thing, Matthew. Always, man. You can grab Saturns around here for like 4. That's true, dude. Like, dude, I need to get up with you about getting me some games from Japan, like real shit one day. I just need to like send you a whole bunch of cash and just be like, get me good shit. Just get me good stuff and send it back. All right, playing Zwei right now. Dude, I'm telling you, it's killing me because I only have real stuff. Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, at this point in the game, unless you just have the money for it, just go on and get a repro. Just go on and get a repro, real crap. Okay, Winch, here's the deal. I will be discussing that in a video. It's probably going to be about a month away. Probably more than that, actually. There's going to be some announcements at the end of the video once I decide to stop, you know, to end the stream. But what's up, Mr. Elk Play Sand Pants? That is a name, bruh. That is a name. I'm going to call you Elk. Mr. Elk. Alright, new game. But yeah, you got to have backups. I mean, you got to have the ability to back up your games. Gotcha, brother. Hell yeah. Hey, dude, Jim, where are you from? Like, didn't you say you were from Louisiana, man? Like, what part of Louisiana are you from? Oh, we're playing with the regular controller. My Saturn's all the way over there. It's like 10 foot away from me. There's no way I'll be able to play with it right now. Hey, from Georgia. What's up, man? What's up, man? Half the price. Let's see. Yeah. Please call me Elk. Everyone else does. You got it, brother. There's nothing wrong with collecting Japanese games. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's cheaper, easier access. A lot of games, a lot of the most known and played games are shooters and fighters. Where's my other water at? But yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, especially if you can speak Japanese, because there's like close to 100 RPGs from Jennings. That's what I'm talking about. I couldn't remember where you said you were from. But the thing is, you really don't sound like somebody from down there, man. You really don't. Every time, in fact, I never even got the hint that you were from Louisiana from your accent from whenever I was watching your videos. The US long boxes are amazing, but they break like hell. They really do. I think like the going rate for this game is close to 150 right now on price charting. And yeah, we're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this. That way y'all can enjoy it and I can go ahead and get back in the comments a little bit. Dude, you know that, but like the second release, hold up. Prime example. Damn it. Really need a stream set up. It'd be so nice to actually have a stream set up. Okay, look, this right here is it's a second edition, like the second run of the PAL cases. I've got almost every variant of Resident Evil. So, it was my first game and I absolutely love it. But their thing's like it's like this. I guess you would call it. It's similar in style to a DVD case, and it's cool because it actually notches in. Their manuals are extremely thick because they're in multiple languages, and they've got this cool little spindle that holds the game up top, kind of like the reverse of what a PS2 would. But it's sort of a half DVD case, but not. I mean, yeah, that's right. And I actually enjoy the second run. The first run, the one that are actually like they glued the manual to it, those are just I ain't about that. Ain't about that in the slightest, man. Alright. Some do. Yeah, some games do have a Japanese option, English option, excuse me. Had all the symptoms for COVID, didn't have COVID. So that's cool. That test actually absolutely sucked though. Yes, those weird plastic CD single cases, that would be a good way to describe them. Till you start drinking. Oh, okay, I didn't realize you've been gone that long. Alright. Wow, I'm sucking right now. Like, I normally play a lot better than this. Yeah, shoot all the coolia. Shoot all the coolia. Drive through booger. Yeah, I actually had to go inside. They only had 4 tests, and I was the 4th guy in there. I don't understand why people have such a problem with this game. I think a lot of people don't understand that you can rapid fire if you do it correctly. It's kind of like you gotta. Let me see if I can get it going. That dude. Oh, that's it right there. There's a whole bunch of stuff in the Panzer Dragoon video that I'm really looking forward to showing everybody, but it's just gonna take a while. Like, that video is going to take an absolutely enormous amount of time to make. In fact, I think like actual scripting, editing, voiceover work, I think I've probably already put about 150 hours into that video, not including just research, which is a stupid amount of time to put into a YouTube video. There it is. I mean, this is a later release, and I mean, you can destroy stuff on the side. That's another thing. Like, there's so much crap you can, not the trees. There's a lot of these little buildings that you can actually destroy. And most people don't even try to. And outside of this first level, almost every level, in fact, I think it is every level, actually gives you multiple paths, branching paths, which is cool. And of course, you can't kill him, but you'll kill him later. Of course, you can still shoot him. That's always fun. Normant was a word. Yeah. The prototype dragon. Shill off. Shill up isn't the prototype dragon. Enormant. Enormant. I like that word. Enormant. Yeah, that's true. That's another thing. Because it is because I want to finish the first one and complete playthrough. Still have not done that. Okay, Panzer Dragoon is actually a much harder game than Panzer Dragoon Zwei. But in all honesty, I mean, for me telling anybody about the game, from a gameplay perspective, I always say play Panzer Dragoon first, then Zwei, then Saga, then Orda, or Orda, then Saga. Actually, you know, whatever. But from a story perspective, you really should play it as Zwei, the original, and then, you know, Saga. Zwei, original, Saga, Orta. That's how you're supposed to play it. And I actually got to pay attention now for a minute, y'all. Third wave. It's bad whenever you pretty much remember where everything is. I don't care. I want to go this way. I want to go this way. I want to go this way. Come on. Thank you. Sometimes it's weird. That first breach will sometimes like send you on these other paths. It's weird though. It will. It'll sometimes like at the last second it'll kick you that way, and I prefer going this way. You get more points in my opinion going this way. It's actually a more enjoyable scene. Damn it. Trying to pay attention to chat and play this game's a little bit difficult. But yeah, this what we're about to come up to. Watch this. I love this. I love this scene. I really do. Well, the aiming on crap. That's what I get for trying to pay attention. The aiming on Zwei is what most people would consider normal aiming, whereas the original default on the original game is a it's inverted, so it's more like an actual flying game. Can't remember which way they're coming from though. It's probably been about 3 months since I played this game. Come on, lock on. There we go. I really don't like getting hit, period, in this game, though. It kind of pisses me off. I enjoyed the remake of 1. 2 of Zwei. I hope the remake of Zwei is much better than the remake of 1. Let me put it that way. Just blow up. Proof that you don't have to use the laser. No, sir. You know, in a big battle group like that, yeah, use your laser. Damn it. There we go. But yeah, you can rapid fire like hell if you know how to do it. Sega Rally Network version. I'm so lost on the chat. My apologies. I'll catch up in a minute. But yeah, you get a lot more points going this way in my opinion, and it's more enjoyable because you actually get to do the flying aspect of the game instead of if you go the right path, you go through the base, and it's an entirely different atmosphere about it. And you're basically having to constantly go around. I mean, you're having to shift your perspective constantly, and it's you just don't get the experience of the flight that is a part of this level. Bug Slash does, baby. Bug Slash is boss. That is the awesomeness. Alright. But I mean, this is just awesome. The BDP2 chip allowing for this infinite plane is just... it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, yes, some people might just be like, well, it's just an infinite plane the entire way. But if you look at games on, say, the PlayStation, you have this massive amount of fog, whereas the Saturn allows for you to have these infinite planes that are basically just, you know, they're not just big fog boxes. Is what I like to think of them as. All right, here we go, big fight. And this is actually an easy fight. It's not complicated. In fact, most of the time I don't even most of the time I don't even use the lock on for the most part. You really don't have to. A lot of people have problems aiming with the D-pad. In my opinion, it's actually pretty easy once you get used to it. Sometimes whenever they're a little bit further away, it's a little bit harder. But generally speaking, it isn't that bad. Yeah, and if you don't blow all that up, it will hit you, by the way. A lot of people like get pissed off at this level because it will just like screw you up if you don't understand that all these items will hit you and hurt you. But makes for a little bit of a dodge mechanic, keep you on your toes. Because it isn't really a hard fight. It's mostly just, it's this. It's what we're doing right now. And there you go. Done. Like the simplest fight in the world. I think I took 3 hits in that entire level. It's cool watching this thing explode though. Like it just disintegrates into this smoke pile. God. So what's my point hit? 97.8? Hell yeah. That's pretty decent. That was pretty decent. But yeah, if you went the other way, I believe you got 2 root points. Because it is technically a harder way to go. Alright. I'm going to let this load up real quick, y'all. Well, actually, hold up. I'll let you watch this. I'll let you watch this because we're about to go down into the forest. And this is actually a pretty interesting level. I like it, but I don't. I can't remember if I want to go left or right on this one. I'm pretty sure the left way I don't have to deal with the giant centipedes, I'm pretty sure. The right way I do. I can't remember right off the top of my head. But, probably going to go to the left. After I go do that thing with the bathroom. So, I'll be right back. I'm going to hit this pause button. Give me about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, and I'll be back. We just going to keep doing this thing. Okie dokie. Let's see what we got. We've been going at it for about 2 hours, y'all. Let me catch up on the stream, on the chat for a second. I missed a lot of shit, I think. Nah, not too much. Not too much. Alpha may come back. Is Alpha Omega Sin really coming back? Like, I ain't seen that dude, like, do anything in forevers. Except for on the Twitter. And every now and then he'll have a stream. Every now and then it was just like a pop-up. Widescreen mode? I'm not sure. I know that Saga does. I'm not sure about Zwei. I've never played it in widescreen. The PS1... The PS1 has some amazing 3D aspect, Val, but it's just, they're two different, they're very different, and I enjoy both of them for their own differences. Radical. Oh my God. Alright, I actually remember playing this at Boy Scouts Bully's house. Huh. That's interesting. Let's start the timer. Hey, push that like button to help the stream if you can, please. Yes, please. If you're so inclined, hit that magic button. All right, Boss Nass, my boy, Genovi, my boy. Yeah, we got power and we got people, and that's cool. We're going to try to get through this level real quick, so I apologize if I'm not in that chat so much, but I'm going to talk y'all through it, what we're going to do. Plan is we are going to go left. That's my idea, at least. I hate these things right here. I really do. Because I'm trying to get maximum points, but I'm also not trying to die. And I mean, it's not like they're very difficult. It's just they start hitting you. Here we go. Come on. But yeah, they'll keep hitting you, and they'll come at you pretty quickly, and then you gotta do this tuck and roll. And I mean, it's not complicated. It's just whenever these guys are coming at you from the side, it's just irritating. And then they got the balls of fire, and it's like, bruh, just get off of me. And sometimes I can do really good with evading and hitting and getting all these points. But other times it's just like, nope. No, we're going left. See, that's another thing. They'll try to screw you up right there. They will try to screw you up. Pretty sure. It might be the centipede on this side, millipede, whatever the hell it is. Nope. It's the above top. This thing. And this is an interesting boss. That's why I like fighting it. It's a very interesting boss. The main goal is to hit that what do you want to call it, frisbee or whatever in the middle, and then make sure that it's out of the way, because it will screw you up. Come on, I didn't hit you enough. Gah. Here we go, number 2. Damn it. Where you at? I'm trying not to use my berserk either. I mean, you can refill it, but I prefer just trying to get through this without it. You really don't get a bonus per se for doing it. Come on. Nope. Didn't get it. Something like M cable. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yes, that is an awesome look. Alright, hold up. I gotta keep my mind on this. This is a fight that I can normally like bust through real quick. But sometimes not so much. Damn it. And I'm trying to save my berserk attack for whenever he turns around to fight me. Like there's a strategy behind all of this. Shit. Damn it. Here we go. Oh man, that was crap. I shouldn't have hit him right then. You'll be alright. There we go. Like I told you, it's pretty easy. You just got to remember when to hit. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. There's a strategy behind all of this shit. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Glitch. Last boss didn't trigger the second form. Well, that sucks. Alright, how well I do? Yes, there we go. Total points 10. Yes, my boy. And if you actually look at the official cover art we're about to go, we're not even supposed to hit this stage until afterwards. Like officially in the artwork, you're not even supposed to be at that dragon stage until you actually come out of the ruins. So that's cool. I mean, you can get up there real quick. And you get a lot more points for individual firing instead of relying on the lock-on laser. Most of the time that's the case. If I can remember all the freaking moves. Nope. Sometimes though it is best to just roll with it and to utilize the laser. It helps a lot knowing where the lasers are normally going to be at though. But this is like one of my favorite tracks in the entire game. It's just, it's the ambiance of the caves is just cool as hell. And you got all of these monsters or creatures. They're not really monsters. I mean, I know we call them all call them all that, but shows you how easy it is to get around those. Nope. Thank you. But they're bioorganisms is what they are. Crap. I can normally hit all of them. Do you think Sega will ever make another console or team up with another company? Absolutely not. Oh crap. Come on. I could go invincible right now, but this is not the time to go invincible. And that's basically what your Berserk really is a last-ditch effort. You get a lot more points by not utilizing it. Now, I don't think there'll ever be another console by Sega. Maybe like console exclusivity, gaming-wise, but I do not see in any way a console. So, I don't know, dude. A Saturn Mini is not something I see happening. I really don't. I really don't. The emulation is just not there. Moving too fast. Come on. I mean, you can dream all you want. I mean, it's very possible it could happen. I'm not saying it wouldn't. Give me my points. Yeah. I can't remember where the turn is in here. I don't know if I passed it or not. It's been a while. No. No. I ain't. No. It's the end. I think we made enough points already, though. Possibly. I don't know. Will or we ain't. Yo, Genobi, you still up in here, baby? Yes, it's Zwei. I planned on playing the original, but Zwei is my favorite, so that's what I play. And this fight. I love this fight. It's just cool, man. It's cool watching this dude under the water. Oh, and to give an idea in regards to the video regarding Panzer Dragoon, which is discussing the world and everything about it. Basically, what we're looking at right now is a form of the aquatic end of the Tower Initiative. You might be asking yourself, what the hell is the Tower Initiative? And I'm trying to explain to you the Tower Initiative is this whole project that we're fighting against. It'll make a lot more sense whenever I actually, you know, make the video. Oh yeah. Here we go, boy. I do. I love this fight, though. Now's whenever you go berserk. Damn it. Damn it. I normally don't get this hard off. I shouldn't have used my berserk attack yet. That was my problem. 'Cause I normally don't have this. Yep. Damn it, boy. See, I got too confident, y'all. I got too confident in what was going on. Too confident. I'm gonna pause it real quick, see what's going on up in chat. Alright. That was a weird spot to pause. I got too confident on that. Let's see. I missed a lot, I'm pretty sure. Luca, nice to meet you there, brother. Well, glad to have you. It's so hard to keep up with a lot of y'all nowadays because there's so many. I'm not. I was never used to planning or anything whenever it came to the size of the channel or how big it would get. Consider the original Xbox or Dreamcast successor. There are, in fact, I believe Modern Vintage Gamer did a video on that a year or so ago, sometime in the past year, I believe. Dreamcast 2 Confirmed, I believe, was the title of that. Hey, Genovi is here. Let's see. Made exciting games. All right, let's try to do this again. All right, I'm not gonna. I don't like getting beat. Period. I normally run this whole game without ever dying. Nope. See, I'm going to be focusing on the game for a second, y'all. Because I really don't like it. There we go, there's my turn. I'm going this way this time. I don't like it when I lose this game. I really don't. I don't like it when I lose a match, period. It irritates me to no end. And it's just because of how many times I played the game. Yes! This is definitely the harder route. This is definitely the harder route. He said, screw it, we're going to do it. If we're going to do it, we're going to do it right. But yeah, there's a turn in every single level except for the first level. In fact, there's some people who believe that you actually, this is a, I believe it's the third level from the, fourth or the third level from the original game. This is basically that same place. God. Damn it. Ah. Did good on that. Hardest part is like, it's all memorization. It's all memorization. You got to know where you're going, why you're going there, when to move, when to say screw it and give up a point. But that's all these games are, memorization. Once you start, once you start mapping out paths and you start understanding where the enemy are, they're going to be the same place every single time. Okay. That's a shorter route, though. You're going to make a lot less points off that, but it's quicker. And that's kind of the deal. If you want to progress in the game, I'm a pro. Appreciate it there, bro. But like, you've got to know exactly where you're going, why you're doing it, how you want to go, and you can take the hardest routes possible. And in some ways, some levels don't really have a harder path. It's kind of like the second stage. It has a technically harder path, but I mean, not really. It keeps you on your toes more, but I think there's actually the same amount of targets. Come on. Jump, baby, jump. Oh, okay. And the attack pattern is different. I think the attack pattern is different whenever you Go the secondary route. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it, baby. Come on up. They can't hit me unless I shoot them. I mean, really, those little things can't hit you. I mean, you can get plenty of points off of them. As long as you don't shoot them. Damn it. There we go. Come on, just a little more hits. I ain't worried about that. I'm not worried about that in the slightest. You need to come out the water. Come out the water. It's all I want. There we go. Done. Am I gonna do order? I don't know. Rail shooter speed running. I mean, maybe. I don't know. It just depends. If y'all want to keep hanging out, then we can keep hanging out. If y'all don't want to hang out, then we ain't gotta hang out. What I'll probably do here in a second is I will probably take it. That was some good points. I mean, it wasn't as good as it could have been, but it was decent. What I'm probably gonna do. It's a shame it's true. The main remix. I missed something. Saga source code. From my understanding, the Saga source code it doesn't exist unless somebody goes and finds it. It's not gonna be there. All right. Nope. I think we are gonna have to take a small break over here in a second. I think we are gonna have to take a small break here in a second. But Silent Hill, they said that the code was lost. You know, I don't know, dude. I don't know. But yeah, I think we're gonna take a quick, like, I don't know, 3-minute break maybe. If y'all don't mind, just keep the chat going. If anybody jumps in, just, you know, we'll be right back here in a second. But yeah, I'll be right back. And be honest with you, at this rate, I guess we'll just go ahead and finish Panzer Dragoon Saga. I mean, not Saga, excuse me. Panzer Dragoon Zwei. So. All right, welcome back, everybody. That's a good little break. Got me a little more water, a little more aqua. You know, did all that fun jazz. Hopefully, y'all had a good time too in the little 3 minutes we had apart. And by the way, I believe it was Mr. Luca. He said you're from Argentina. That is one of the countries I have always wanted to go to, man. My family's mostly German entirely, and I've always wanted to be able to go and actually, because there's so many people who went from Germany to Argentina, and there's so much German ancestry there that, you know, I don't know. It's just kind of like a kindred bond of sorts, I guess. I don't quite know. But it'd be cool as hell. That said, we got a game to beat. So that's what we're going to do. There you go. 60 frames per second. Well, the game, all right. I'm not entirely sure if this game runs at 60 frames per second. And generally, I don't do my videos in 60 frames per second. I'll talk about that later on. Central House. Oh, yeah. But right now, what I'm doing is I'm upscaling the game to 1080p, 60 frames per second. And I am actually streaming at 60 frames per second. That's something to think about. Australia would be cool, man. Like one of my ex-girlfriends actually married a dude from Australia, and she actually has dual citizenship now. We keep up on Facebook. She's actually one of the few ex-girlfriends I have that's cordial with me. All right, let's see. Paul, by the way, I saw your post earlier, or your chat earlier, and hopefully hopefully it'll be good for you. Hopefully it'll be good for you. Let's see. Can I still do it? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, ain't nothing changed. Okay. I was just checking the stream health. That's all. I was worried about it for a second. It seemed like it was lagging. Just if y'all see anything, just tell me. All right. It's affecting the FPS. Yeah. Like I said, I record and play everything at 60 frames per second, generally speaking. If it's capable of being 60 frames, I make it 60 frames. Whenever you upscale games, you can actually affect the frame rate per se. Not necessarily, it's weird. I'm not a big technophile. But a lot of games from the 5th generation did not actually run at 60 frames per second. Especially from the 6th gen. The 6th gen was a lot. I've been watching some videos from Vintage Modern. Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot better people whenever it comes to talking about this tech side of things. My content is more deep dives, retrospectives, and personal stories. That's kind of how I put it in perspective myself. Screw it. There we go. That's like the worst part about that entire level is that first part where you get an attack from so many times from those blue orbs. No, I'm playing on a Saturn. I am playing on the Saturn. That's why I've got this right here. Saturn's currently 10 foot away from me. I absolutely prefer playing on real hardware when possible. I only emulate certain games depending on basically, I don't know, it depends. Some games I'll emulate, but not because, normally it's the only way I can play it. Let me put it that way. Crap. I took way too many hits already, damn it. Way too many hits. That's one thing about it is that you kind of gotta plan out your assault. And I missed that. Awesome. But that's another reason why you want to take harder level paths, is so that you can actually get, you know, you can get more lock-ons, you can get higher health, etc. And it just makes you better at the game, because your reaction times increase. And again, it's all memorization. It's just like a shmup. You got to memorize where everything's at. Yeah. Come on. If you notice, this boss actually appears in front of you first, and then he, like, teleports behind you. It's weird. Didn't even meant to do a lock-on, dude. Damn it. Damn it. I'm gonna die. I don't know how I did that. I really don't. I got lucky. I got real lucky there, folks. Would you consider getting the Poly Mega? Absolutely not. That is not my jam, bro. I mean, I got a computer that can do everything that thing can do. I mean, it was a cool idea, but it wasn't mine. It's not what I really wanted. Like, I think it's got a certain market for people who already have a large inventory of games, and they would prefer to play over HD. However, if you're not one of those people, if you're somebody who doesn't have a lot of games, if you're somebody who wants to see the market, you know, see the library, as it were, of all these different consoles, it's much better, in my opinion, to do emulation over PC than to get the Poly Mega. For one, you don't have to pay $400. For two, you can actually play ROMs. You can rent games. You can see if you actually like something. Because from my understanding, if it's not actually copyrighted material, like it's not the actual legit disc, it's not going to work. How much health do I have? Half bar? Yeah. Damn it. Couldn't even see my freaking laser. I could not even see my laser. Alright. Let's go take out this wing. Let's go take out this wing. And I would generally just say, you know, hit it straight off with the Berserk, but there's really no point to it. There we go. I don't know how I didn't die on that really. We're getting there though. I don't know if we're actually going to make it through this level without not dying though. It's looking pretty rough. I mean, one more big hit and we're gone. One more big hit and we're gone. Might do it. I'm not 100% certain though. Nope. The biggest deal about it is just know where the attack's are gonna come. Which, I mean, I'm not perfect at it all. I mean, like I say, I got one freaking bit of health left. Do not know how I'm gonna make this fight. I really don't. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna make this fight. Yes, continue, damn it. Oh, shit. My bad, bruh. Appreciate it there, Ben. Appreciate that super chat. Didn't even notice it, dude. I was in it. I was in the game. Gonna do a lot better this go around though. Did not even realize it though. Alright. There we go. How we're doing. Bark like a dog. Can't do it, bro. Cannot do that. That's impossible. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all still hanging out with me, man. It's been very enjoyable. Damn it. It has been a while since I actually played this level this far out. All right, there we go. Now we're getting ridiculous. Dude, it is. This is easily one of the best games. I would do the Sega scream, except my voice is all like chopped up and the wives and kids are all asleep right now, so maybe on a different stream, a different time during the daylight hours, so my wife don't get mad at me for waking the kids up. Oh, you could do it all night long. Sounds like some crap Voltar would say. Crap. Damn it. Getting too ahead of myself. Took way too many hits right there. Way too many hits right there. I'm from the water, boy, man. It's from the water, boy. Oh, you can hold me to that, brother, all day long. I'm just gonna randomly shoot this guy for no reason whatsoever right now. I'm gonna hit this boy with the big game here in a second. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Prototype Dragon, come on, baby. Damn it. Damn it. No, 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 no. Cannot do that. Cannot do that. Cannot do that. Oh, come on. Oh. Alright, y'all. I think that's my cue. I think that's my cue. Damn it, boy. I could have kept going, man, but it's like we've been streaming for a minute. Game over, man. Game over. That's about right. Oh, shit. I would have kept going, y'all, but it's like it's midnight. And here's the deal. Before y'all start dipping out, let me explain what's going on. I'm gonna turn the game audio down a little bit. The deal with it is currently I can't even see half my screen. I Can't wait to see your new shit. Appreciate it, man. Let me see something real quick, so I can just mute the Elgato. All right. That way y'all can. I guess that wouldn't be too bad. And I'll explain to y'all what's going down before we dip out. For those y'all late to the stream, welcome. Appreciate y'all coming out. You might want to hang on for a second. What's going on, and I'm going to make a public announcement about it coming up soon, is that I have, for the first time in 6 months of unemployment, been offered a job. Most of y'all know who have followed the channel that my jobs generally are not close to the house. That being said, this job is only going to last 4 to 5 weeks. And basically, I'm going to bring a laptop with me. I'm going to bring all the equipment I need to do what I need to do to create content. And hopefully I'll make some great progress on this massive Panzer Dragoon video, which I hope y'all really enjoy. If you've never really gotten into the game, it is going to basically flesh out the backstory of this game like you've never believed. There's no other video like it on the internet, I promise you. But that's like the main thing. On top of that, tomorrow I'm shooting video for the room tour, and basically it is going to be my studio, my process, and me. That's the working title of the video. It was originally planned for a while. I'm playing Panzer Dragoon Saga right now. Awesome. That is an awesome game. So basically, I say all that because, and I'm just gonna go over to my webcam. There we go. That way I ain't got to keep worrying about the damn screen in the background noise and all that shit. But basically, I'm getting across the idea that there's going to be a period of time where I'm going to be away. But I'm trying my best to make sure that there is content that I can produce and get out there. Because there are so many of y'all who have been waiting for so long for, and I know you say it all the time. You say quality over quantity. I get that. And with a new kid and trying to do side work and all the rest of this crap, I haven't had as much time as I wish I could put. You know, a lot of people, this whole COVID crap has given them all the free time in the world. I was not one of them people. Between new kids, side work, hurricanes, all the rest of this crap, my time has been absolutely limited. Man, Matt, bruh, you got a long ass stream. So when's the Panzer Dragoon vid gonna come out? I am going to tell you what. I will let y'all decide. I will let you decide. Right here and now. Those of y'all here. I will let you decide. I can't tell you when this vid's going to come out because I got to create assets. I've got to... There's an entire, basically, security camera footage found eons later segment that's going to be created that I've got voiceover for from different people. It's all scripted. It's going to be amazing. This is beyond anything I've ever produced for the channel. You know, Resident Evil took me 2 months of research. It was just editing was 24 straight hours. This makes that video look like nothing. Okay, but I'm gonna give you. I do have a Patreon, Shaggy. It's possibly in the description of this video. I would say that if you do want to donate to the channel, I would ask that you donate to one of the 2 charities that mean a lot to me first. They are both mentioned in every video as well. And if you're so inclined still, the Patreon's there. You can read the description and choose for yourself what you'd like to do. Sound like some solid ideas on the horizon. I know I'm trying, Genovi. I really am. But basically, I'm going to give y'all the choice. I can release... I am willing to release a segment of the actual scripts. I've done it before with the intro. I did a slight introduction, but I would be more than willing to do a teaser of that because I don't have an actual teaser video to give you right now. Because this video is, me and Genobi talked about this on Twitter one time. The way you do videos depends on what you're trying to create. And this video has like, hold up. Actually, I can bring my second monitor back and I can do some stuff. I can do some stuff real quick. Let me do something real quick. Let me pull this up. and go to my docs. So basically you have to make this perfect before putting it out. I am trying my best to make this. I don't want to ever have to come back to a video, and this video is so, let me put it this way, this video currently, most of my videos are 5 pages long, 5 pages, single spaced, size 10 Arial. That's how big my pages are generally. That's how long my scripts are, anywhere between 3 and 5 pages, which is anywhere between 9 and 15 minutes long, generally speaking, based on my cadence. I am going to give you an idea. Currently, this script is 23 pages long. 23 pages long on the script. The security found footage scene by itself is a 2-page script. The outline is 5 pages long. I don't know how long this video is going to be once it's all said and done. Currently, it's like 51 minutes. It was 43 the other day. So yeah, this video might not be out till the end of October. I'll get it out once it's done, and I'm not worried about things. But that being said, I do have other ideas that I want to go ahead and try to knock out of the way so y'all can have some content coming to you. No tease, take your time. There you go. Nah, dude. Make us wait till it's complete. I like that. I like that. Good shit. I like that. Sounds long. I did a 1-hour video. I'm not sure. Dude, that's what I'm saying. I don't ever think I will do a video like this ever again. Because it's not really a lore video so much as it is a lore video, but it's discussing the world of Panzer Dragoon in a way that we aren't really presented by anybody in the community. I mean, there are members of the community that have massive amounts of information, but what I wanted to do was I wanted to take everything, make it concise would be the wrong word, but make it comprehensive and present it in video form for people to watch. And I'm trying to make it to where it would be as useful watching it as it would to be listening to it almost like an audiobook. That's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. But I think one of my favorite lines from this script, I talked about it earlier on Twitter. I'm going to say this and I'm probably going to go ahead and wrap things up. But my favorite line so far out of this entire thing, where's it at? Come on. Bro, why can't I find it? Why can't I not find it? This is what happens when you got this much script and I've looked at it 1,000 times already. Crap, I'll just go to Twitter and read it. It don't matter. I can find it on Twitter just quick. But yeah, it will kind of give you the idea of the narrative behind this, because it all centers around the ancient age, and the information that we're provided in game doesn't ever really, you know, it never presents a clear story. It never gives you the idea of what actually happens. You have to kind of piece it all together yourself, and that's the problem. Hard to find your favorite line in a 23-page script. That's about right. Oh my god, I'd like to see that. Honestly, I've never looked into Panzer. Dude, that's another thing. I'm trying to make this video to where people who aren't necessarily really invested in the idea of Panzer Dragoon's story, because I mean, come on. For one, they're rail shooters. With the exception of Saga, they're rail shooters. But I'm trying to make it to where people will enjoy it, even if they're not in any way interested in it, that they can actually get behind it. Because I mean, the first page, the introduction is 2 pages long. My introductions generally are like half a page max. You know, the point where I get to welcome to the channel. Well, this is 2 pages long, and I try to relate it to myself in my own journey through gaming. All right, where's that? All right. It wouldn't be an understatement in any way to say that the Tower Initiative was the equivalent of building the world from scratch just to rebuild the actual planet. That should give you an idea of the enormity of this project the Ancients were undertaking. Just how massive this thing was. prequel game where you could play the ancient world. Dude, I'm telling you, I would love it. Sega, I'm your man. Let me design a game. Let me write it. Let me direct it. Get me on top of it. SSG, let's get it. Good night, brother. Appreciate you shopping in. Appreciate you dropping in, Shaggy. Doing God's work then, bro. But yeah, y'all, I'll make it official. I'm going to keep the stream up. I don't like keeping my streams public for a long time. I'm going to keep it up for another day or two. And that way people have a chance to actually check out this. I don't even have any idea how long the stream is. I hate the new system they have set up. I don't know how long the damn stream is. Please, I kill for a new Panzer Dragoon RPG. Dude, if it was up to me, man, I would love a Panzer Dragoon RPG, but I want it to be real time. I want it to be real time. Hopefully not 2 hours. Hopefully not 2 hours. Right now, we're within 10 minutes of the hour-long mark. And my computer is having hellacious times trying to edit it. I have it in there's two different edits basically, because my computer can't handle that big a timeline on Adobe Premiere. But I'm hoping that once it's all said and done, an hour, somewhere between 50 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes is what I'm shooting for. Because anything more than that, there's no reason for me making just one single video. No one's gonna watch half of it. You know, that's the deal. Most people don't want to watch long-ass videos like that. Which is why I'm trying to make it to where it's kind of like an audio book of sorts. Dude, Panzer Dragoon remake, that... I don't even want to talk about that. I did a video on it. There's been updates to it. Some people enjoy it now. It is better than it was at release. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, sort of. So, I guess with all that said, is there do any of y'all have any questions before I dip out? I mean, this is, it's whatever, man. if y'all got anything y'all want to ask me, if y'all have any suggestions on stuff that you might actually want to see me cover, just kind of keep in mind that I don't like doing reviews. I like doing retrospectives. I like doing deep dives. I like talking about my personal history with stuff. And I would like to start doing some surface level kind of introductory to stuff. Gun Griffin Xbox, that's coming. The Gun Griffin retrospectives are coming, I promise you. But they're long ass videos in and of themselves. And I'm not sure if I want to do the whole franchise in one video or if I want to cut it up into multiple pieces. The first video is getting redone, by the way. And after I'm done with that, my next big thing, like, you know, boulder on my side would be actually redoing DOA retrospective part 1 and then finalizing it, finishing it. Would you do a Panzer Dragoon order run? Yeah. When I come back from work, I actually plan on trying to do a stream like every other weekend or something at least. Give y'all some time to actually hang out and we can talk and all the rest of that crap. About rare RPGs for the Saturn. Like, what? Once it gets an English translation, man. Once it gets an English translation. I'd love your opinion. Dark Savior. I ain't played that game in a minute, boy. That would possibly be a good idea. I mean, there's a lot of RPGs on that. There are a lot of RPGs on the system. I don't know. We'd have to look at it. RPGs and fighting games. There's a shit ton. There really is. I mean, over here in the West, we didn't get a whole bunch. Any Dreamcast games you want to talk about? Yes. One of the main ones I want to talk about is Crazy Taxi. I just can't figure out how to talk about it without getting a copyright strike because of the Offspring. Yeah. I love that. Offspring was my album growing up. Like, that was my life album. Alright, Keith. Alright, bub. We'll talk to you later. Get a lot more viewers if you talked about Sonic more. I'm not saying you need to talk. You need to be a Sonic. Well, I'm sorry there, Thuggy, but I am not a very big Sonic fan in the slightest. That is real talk. I own like 3 Sonic games and I hardly ever play them. It just wasn't my jam. It just was not my jam. I don't know. I'm not a big platformer guy. I really wasn't. The world of 3D that was introduced to me through the 5th generation just killed me on playing platformers, especially 2D platformers. I mean, nothing against anybody who enjoys Sonic. I mean, there's lots of people who absolutely love it. And, you know, I spent a lot of time playing Sonic and Sonic 2 as a kid on Genesis at my cousin's house. I know my personal Genesis when it got handed down to me. But it's not one of those games I really go back to a lot, let me put it that way. Genesis or Dreamcast Sonic? If I gotta pick between the two, holy shit. I don't know. In some ways, I prefer like Sonic 2. Let's say Sonic 2 versus which one? I don't know, dude. There's pros and cons to both of them. I don't prefer one over the other. I'll put it that way. At the moment, I don't prefer either one over the other. But I will say entirely that I will take a Dreamcast over a Genesis any day. Then again, you gotta remember, 5th gen, 6th gen, that's my jam. That's my jam. So, 2D games are awesome. They're cool, especially the fighters, especially the beat 'em ups. But give me 3D any day. Let's see. There's only so much you can say about Sonic in the past 16 days. Holy shit. Sonic is better than Mario in my opinion. Well, I just didn't really care for either one of them, to be honest with you. I don't like platformers. How do you feel about Burning Rangers? Absolutely enjoy the hell out of that game. In fact, I did a video back for the Junkyard way back in the Gap called look up the Saturn Junkyard. That's where some of my first videos when I came back to YouTube the first time. And I did videos for them, and one of them was import friendly, and me and my friend Mike did a little skit. And then I talked about, you know, how import friendly the game was compared to the, you know, Japanese release versus English release. And some people like to say it's very import friendly, but the thing with it is that the core mechanic of the game is this voice navigation system to where if you don't understand Japanese or memorize it, it's not going to be cool for you. It just ain't. So at least that's my opinion. And I just prefer games in English. If I have the opposite, look, I'm one of them people that watches anime with a dub. I don't care how bad it is, especially if it's action oriented, because I don't want to sit there reading. I just don't. So that's one of the reasons I didn't really get into RPGs until late into the 5th generation and the 6th generation. It's because that's whenever you actually started having spoken dialogue. Because I just don't want to read that much. But, you know. Really enjoyed that Burning Rangers video. Appreciate it, Chase. That was some low budget stuff I made back then, Gap. Had a similar article. They probably did. They probably did. I mean, it wasn't an original. I didn't coin the term import friendly by any means. But I don't know, y'all. 12:37. No idea how long this stream's been rocking and rolling. Rooting is for the Nintendo fan. The thing about it is, man, look, I'm going to tell y'all what. I'm going to tell y'all what. The reason I am the Southern Sega gentleman is because I grew up with Sega. That's it. Like the name itself, the whole name for the channel. And it actually, I got the name. I came up with the name when I was with the Junkyard. I needed a name for the blog that I was going to put a post on. And the thing is I'm Southern. I grew up with Sega, and I like to think myself a gentleman nowadays. So, the Southern Sega Gentleman. There's your name. Be honest with you, like, in a lot of my recent videos, I've been calling myself Samuel Miles. That's my name. I don't hide it. It's literally on my channel banner. It's on everywhere. I don't hide who I am. And to be honest with you, there's numerous times where I've thought about just changing the name of the channel over to that, because I don't know. I've thought about it. I'm always going to be the SSG, but no, I didn't have a Sony. We were poor as shit. My friends had a Sony PlayStation. We had to turn his upside down to play it. But I actually owned a crap ton of PS1 games before I actually ever even owned a console to play them. I actually basically lived over at my friend's house to play the PS1 sometimes. I'd bring my Saturn. I'd play PS1 games. He'd play my Saturn games. And it was just cool, man. It was cool. Whenever you got a bunch of poor kids, man, poor kids know how to do all kinds of fancy crap. But I don't know. Like if I was to rate my favorite consoles, it would be Saturn, PS2, Dreamcast, PS1. I know that's sacrilegious for some people, but my top 4 consoles, that's how it rocks. At least retro consoles. I really enjoyed the PS4 and the PS3 too. Turn it upside down, eventually. Dude, they're like, I don't know. The old workhorses, man. Yeah, Gundam is like, especially the older ones, it's you gotta rock. You gotta keep going. Yeah, y'all, it's 12:40. I have got to get some sleep. I've got to record a video in the morning, and I've got to start getting used to getting up at like 4 a.m. in the morning again. It's been a while since I had to get up that early on the reg. What's your favorite Nintendo console? If I had to say one, it'd probably be the SNES, the Super Nintendo, followed by the GameCube of all things. GameCube's got a lot of cool games on it. It really does. I actually own a couple of GameCube games. I actually own a couple of Wii games. But with all that said, y'all, I guess we are going to rock and roll. If y'all want to share this stream out to people so that they can see it later on, share that crap. Do me a favor, hit that like button. If you're subscribed, you're awesome. All that fancy jazz. I don't say none of that crap in videos anymore. I don't care. Y'all people are cool. Y'all keep doing the thing. I'm about to go smoke a cigarette and go to sleep. I got a hot ass wife. I'm about to go lay down with her. Peace out, folks. As always, SSG, this is me, signing out.